What's up, guys? We are back. Welcome to 2024, right? Wow, 2023 was an amazing year. There's some stuff I want to leave there, and I don't want to pick it back up. I'm good. Welcome to this dope cooking show. We are back at it again, guys, for another episode. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am the Chef Jeff, and this is this dope cooking show. Hey, look, I need you guys to go like and subscribe and comment on everything this dope cooking show. So go to the YouTube, like and subscribe, hit the bell so you'll get the notification. So every Tuesday at 5:30, you'll get the information, you'll get the notification that the show is about to start. I need you guys to comment in the comment section, Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, all of that. Okay. I need you guys to tap in with me because we're gonna grow this thing and it's gonna be fun and we're gonna have a good time. So this week, I don't have a guest. It's just me. It's just me, man. Um, so look, I have been blessed to work in some amazing places. And one of the places that sticks out in my mind is the Alley on Main. The Alley on Main was a small spot in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, ran by a husband and wife that were actually from Texas. So I talked to them a lot before I moved here. Um, they had some amazing dishes, homemade, scratch cooking. Oh, it was everything. It was a little spot right on the corner. It was a casual dining experience. They had some great drinks, homemade drinks, and they had some even better homemade dishes. So one of the things that sticks out to me, that stuck out to me was their lasagna. It was a secret recipe. Nobody could make it. If you were on prep that day, the owner would prep it. Okay, so it was huge. It was about this big, covered with uh, a red sauce. Delicious. It was so secret and it was so such a thing that if you went on break and you wanted a piece of lasagna, you actually had to pay for it. Like you had to pay for the dish itself. There was no discount on it. There was no employee meal. None of that. You had to pay for it full. So of course, I got me one. I had to make sure, I wanted to see what the hype was about. They talked about how good it was, and guys, it was mind blowing. Um, it had like a traditional Italian recipe with all the mamma mia. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, it was good. So look, I did my own version of lasagna, right? And so today's lasagna is a three meat lasagna. It has ground turkey, ground beef, and sweet Italian ground sausage. Got a few cheeses in there and a homemade red sauce. So we are going to get into it, guys. Awesome, awesome is an awesome dish. I love it. I don't need much of it, but I love it, and my family loves it too. So, guys, we're gonna get into it. Let's go. We're gonna be making a three meat lasagna. So previous clip you saw me large dice my peppers and onions. So I did 2 peppers, 2 onions, 1 pepper, and then I want to do a couple of tablespoons. Well, just 1. Yeah, I don't want it to be too crazy. So 1 tablespoon of garlic, right? Got that? So we got that and those 3 meats. So what we're gonna do next is get those 3 meats in the pan, get them cooking with our vegetables, get those going. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get our noodles going so we get a little bit of salt in there. Oops. And about a dash of oil. Get that water going. Get our noodles in there, get those cooked, as well as getting our 3 meats going. So while our pan is heating up, we'll go ahead and get our meats opened up. I am going to probably use most beef and turkey and maybe half of the Italian sausage. So just to kind of keep that pork down. I don't really eat much pork, but when I do, I do. But when I do, I don't eat a lot of it. So we'll do our ground beef. And I'll cook them together. It's no problem. Nothing wrong with that. I'm using 80-20 ground beef, just like anybody else. Nothing special about this one. Too fancy. So I don't know if you ever had one of these, but it's a lifesaver when you're cooking ground meat. It's easy to help break it down, get everything kind of incorporated. I don't know about y'all, but I like meaty dishes. So I like all my dishes to be. I'm a meatavarian. I'm meatavorian. Carnivorous. Whatever you want to call it. I like meat in my stuff. So we're going to get all this in there. And I'm going to give this some time to get cooking. Get it up to heat. Get the heat up in it and get it sizzling and cooking good. And then we'll come back. Okay, so here is that rolling boil that I'm talking about. When I say show your noodles some love and bring them to a rolling boil, there we go. And then we got our 3 meats cooking together. We got our sausage, we got our turkey, and our ground beef, all getting browned up in there. These are the seasonings that I use. Italian season, hamburger deluxe. Can't really miss with those 2. Can't really miss. All right, we'll go ahead and add our garlic, our peppers and onions. Add those in there. Let those get soft. All right. The reason I didn't want to start those first is because I still want them to have a little bit of crunch once we put the lasagna together. So again, if you're just joining, we're doing a 3 meat lasagna. It's got Italian sausage, ground beef, and ground turkey. Okay. So we'll get those peppers and onions. Those will cook down a little bit. And then we'll get our noodles going as well. And my pot is not big enough or tall enough for the lasagna noodles, but that's okay. We'll work with what we got for now. They'll cook down, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. You don't have to have a large, super huge pot to work with. You just use what you got. And as you can see, half of them sticking in, half of them sticking out. And as they soften, they'll cook down. I mean, they'll start to get flexible. And we'll keep on moving it just like that. Everything be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Everything gonna be all right. See? Told y'all. So we're gonna work on our red sauce next. As our meat continues to brown, our vegetables continue to get soft, our noodles continue to cook. We'll work on our red sauce here in a second. And then we'll also work on our ricotta cheese and Parmesan cheese blend mixture. We're gonna work on that together as well. Okay, guys, so now we have our red sauce on the stove. We have our brown ground meat already draining. And we also got our noodles cooking, so we're gonna go ahead and incorporate that ground meat into the red sauce. Okay. Look at those peppers and onions. See how the onions are a little translucent, but they're not all the way gone. Still have some onion and pepper flavor in there. Get that mixed up. Yes, sir. So the red sauce, it is a combination of diced petite tomatoes with some marinara and tomato paste, all incorporated together. And then, of course, we'll add our Italian seasoning to that. And then we'll add this meat mixture here. Ready to go, guys. So we'll get that covered back up. Turn it down to a low heat, and then we'll let those noodles keep doing what they're doing, guys. Coming right along, we are coming right along with this three meat lasagna. We have sweet Italian ground pork. We have 1 pound, with half pound of that. Then we have a whole pound of ground turkey and a whole pound of ground beef, 80-20. All right. Seasonings that we used was Italian seasoning and our hamburger seasoning. We also added chopped green onion, chopped green pepper, and 1 tablespoon of garlic. So we are coming right along with this, guys. I know that it's going to be good, but when you try it at home, you can do whatever you want to with this setup here. You can use 2 meats. You can use 1 meat. I've had it with just ground turkey. You can do whatever you want to with lasagna. It's kind of your variation of how you want to do things and how you want to put it together. You can put you can put noodles on the bottom or not. You can put noodles on the top or not. You can put cheese all the way through or not. It's totally up to you how you want to do this. Okay. So we're going to let those noodles keep cooking. We'll let the red sauce and the ground meat get incorporated and all play nice with each other. And then we'll work on our ricotta cheese and Parmesan cheese mixture. All right. Okay, guys. We got our ground meat and our red sauce mixture at a simmer, so it's going to reduce. You'll watch that bubble. We got our noodles chilling on ice, all right? So now we're going to do this ricotta mix, right? And for me, I like all of my flavors to be together, all my cheeses to be together. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how I do mine. You may do yours a little different, and that is okay. That's no problem. It's all right. It may not look like mine, and that's okay. It's your interpretation of what you want to do with your dish. And that is the amazing part about cooking. You can make it look, taste, and sound, well, not sound, but look how you want it to. All right. So here we have, I always start with 2 eggs, Parmesan cheese, ricotta cheese. All right. Got to get that ricotta. Okay. That's that authentic right there. So we'll get a little bit of that in there. We get that mixed up with our Parmesan cheese. And then I got some other cheeses that I want to add as well, right? Because why? It's mine. You can put in it what you want to, as long as you know it's going to be different. And please do not hesitate to season. Don't hesitate to season at all. I'm going to always season every little piece of what I'm doing because that's just who I am. That's just who Chef Jeff is. And that's how we got to where we are today, by seasoning every piece of what we do. So we got Italian seasoning mixed in there, a little bit of our hamburger seasoning. Our hamburger deluxe seasoning, that is really garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper all in one seasoning. You got to worry about getting out 5 or 6 seasonings because you all got it in one place. All right. All right, guys, let's get this mixed up. And excuse the dog in the background. His girlfriend just went outside, so excuse me. But recording with a house full of people sometimes it's a little chaotic. So we're starting to incorporate our ricotta cheese with our Parmesan cheese mixture here. We'll get that mixed in. Now, I told you before, you make it how you want to, right? I mix mine pretty smooth, get it mixed up to the smooth. All right, get it blended all together. I normally grab you could grab the mixer, but I do mine like this just because I'm me, and just because. No rhyme or reason, actually. There really is no rhyme or reason. So the egg acts like a binder. Once you start to put this all together, guys, the egg will hold this mixture, hold it all together. And like I said, you can make it how you want to. I like mine to be pretty cheesy. So I got some other cheeses I'm gonna put in there with this, and it's gonna be bomb. I already know because I just know it's gonna be bomb. It's gonna be bomb. All right, guys. So what you guys got going on? What y'all making? How was your holiday? How was your Christmas? Did you get everything you want? Did Santa come? Do you believe in Santa? How was your holidays for your people? Our holidays, we normally just keep it real chill. We watch The Grinch. We watch other holiday movies or holiday episodes of movies. And it's how we get down on the holidays. So here we got 2 eggs. We use 1 ricotta cheese and a little bit of Parmesan. But like I said, I got some other cheeses I'm gonna mix in with mine. But this will be pretty much, I would call it your paste, right? So you'll have a layer of noodles. You'll have a layer of ricotta cheese and noodles. You'll have a layer of your meat mixture, mixing in between there. So however you layer it, it's on you. But I like to layer mine meat, cheese, meat, cheese, meat, cheese till I run out. And then, we put it out in the oven and we go from there. So we are ready to build our lasagna. Okay, we're ready to build that thing and get it in the oven and get it cooking. I'm gonna go 375 for about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna check that thing and see where we at. We're gonna go from there. I like mine to be kind of solid, so I like to cook all of those juices, get them all in there. So I'm reducing this as much as I possibly can, but I want some of this juice in there to be on, so that way it's not a dry lasagna, right? We don't want a dry lasagna. We want a moist lasagna with a lot of flavor, okay? A lot of flavor is what we're going for. So we're gonna come back, we'll build it, and then we'll get it in the oven. All right, guys, call your friend, tell a friend, say we finna build some lasagna. So let's do it, guys. I don't know about you, but I like mine meaty. I like it wet. So here we go. We're gonna sprinkle some. We're gonna go sauce on the bottom, right? Spread that sauce around. Ooh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Get with it. Get with it. We'll come over here and get some of our noodles. We'll lay them down just like this. Check them out. Ooh, them noodles turned out good too. Oh yeah, check that out. Check that out. Check that out. We are building this lasagna, guys. And this is great. Look at that. All right. We got a first little starter layer ready. First little starter layer is ready to go. And I'm going to tell you something. Hey, when you cut the bag of cheese like this, there is no return. You got to use that bag of cheese. I'm just saying. When you cut it like that, you got to use it, baby. You got to use it. There ain't no return after that. So I got an old bowl of cheese here, so I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. Just a little bit. Boom. A little bit of that in there. We're gonna spread it. I like these guys. Best spatula ever made in life. You hear me? Best spatula ever made. That guy right there. And so this is trial and error. You may have enough, you may not have enough, and that's fine. That's why, you start and you just build it and go slow. Take your time. Oh, I ain't got enough in there. It's okay, you go get you some more. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Like I told you, I like mine cheesy. I like it good. So we're gonna spread this love all up and through. All right. I may not make it like your cousin, your mama, your uncle, or the Italian restaurant down the street. I make it like me. So I'm gonna spread it. You feel me? Spread it, spread it, spread it. All right, that look like a good enough little layer right there of ricotta cheese, and so we're gonna hit them with this cheese blend right here. Now this cheese blend, something for the people. All right, this what's gonna set it off for everybody right here. This little cheese blend, right? It's an Italian cheese blend, but I added some other stuff in there, and I ain't gonna tell you everything I'm doing. But I'm gonna tell you enough so you can be the hit at your next party. So we're gonna build it, and that's what we're gonna keep doing. We're gonna keep building it just like this till we get done. Run out of noodles, run out of sauce mix. Whichever one comes first. We're just gonna keep building it like this. Keep building it like this. I like mine kind of thick, so I like to make multiple layers, but then again, who knows? Okay, funny story. I used to work at this restaurant, right? It used to be called, let me see, what was the name of that place? The Alley on Main. The Alley on Main, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Best homemade, like it was like a bar slash, I don't even know what to say. It was like a bar slash Italian casual dining mashup, right? And they had like these bacon wrapped jalapeno shrimp, love those, and they had this lasagna. So here's the thing. This is how good this lasagna was. Everything was free to the staff, but this lasagna. So we could not eat the lasagna unless we paid for it, and it was about 2.5 inches thick. Crazy, right? I'm talking about a massive piece of lasagna, huge. Look at that, guys. Look at that. You don't get no better than that, right there. You got the color, you got the onions, the peppers. Oh my God. So yeah, we're gonna keep building it just like this. Okay, so the Alley on Main. Love that place. Worked there, was the expediter. So I was a guy in the window all the time, calling out the orders. And this lasagna was like life-changing. We would make some, and then we would make it ahead of time. So imagine a pan like probably about this tall, full of lasagna. So your piece was about this thick, and then you would get a piece of garlic bread with it, and it was all covered in garlic butter. Oh my God, you talking about good. So look, this is what we're doing, guys. We're gonna build this lasagna out, and then we're gonna put it in the oven, and we're gonna let it run for about 35, 45 minutes at 375, guys. This is Three Meat Lasagna. Three Meat Lasagna, there it is. As you can see here, guys, our 3 meat lasagna got a little messy, but there it is, ready to go into the oven. It's juicy too. It's gonna be everywhere. If your lasagna ends up like this, go ahead and put a pan up under it so that you don't mess up the bottom of your oven. It happens. It's okay, guys. Y'all see this? Look at this, guys. The 3 meat lasagna is out. Oh my God. It's so big that it everybody's excited. You hear all the people in the back? It kind of grew out of the pan, but oh yeah. This is going to be some good eating here, guys. Well, guys, that's it for another episode of This Dope Cooking Show. The lasagna is fire. Hey, so go to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Go to Facebook, like, comment, subscribe. Set your alarm for 5:30 every Tuesday. Tune in. No guest this week. It was just me and us. We was just all cooking and getting that together, and we were rocking it and getting that recipe done, right? So next week we'll have a guest. We'll have somebody here. But if I don't, it's still just me. And we're gonna have a good time every time. So thank y'all for stopping by. Shout out to the Roku Net channel. Shout out to BS3 Network. Shout out to the producers. Shout out to me. And I'll catch y'all next week. Love y'all. Peace.